What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. This video is to reintroduce you to who I am as a reader and what I can give to you as a viewer. I've done a video introducing myself a few years ago, but that's when I was kind of brand spanking new into reading tarot and getting comfortable with myself here on YouTube. It's been a while since I've actually done consistent readings, and thank you to the few of you who have been in the comment sections like, girl, where are your readings at? Okay, I've even had people on my other YouTube channel tell me as well that they looked forward to my readings and I haven't done them anymore and they want to know what's going on. I even have a few of you reaching out like for personal readings. I at this time am not doing personal readings. When I first began on YouTube, like I said, I wasn't comfortable with my skill set, but I felt a pulling or a calling to come on here and express myself on video, interpreting cards for you guys here. I want to say, 1, I am not a fortune teller. 2, I'm not a medium. 3, I'm not a witch, but I don't knock any of those people. I believe there is a place for somebody in everything, and I believe that a lot of these people are very real and true to nature. I myself am a regular girl who knows how to interpret cards and use those cards and those interpretations to help you, guide you in your problems, your way of life, manifesting things, or just trying to understand things that are happening in your life. That's my whole purpose. That's my whole journey. So if this is the type of channel that you're into, or you can vibe with that, then I'd love for you to stick around. So from the last time I was here doing videos, I wanted to change a few things that I wanted to do. I have really been into understanding or learning about past lives and what does it really mean to have a past life reading. There are a few that I've seen here on YouTube that are really dealing with past life regression, and their understanding is not what I'm learning. So I wanted to do it myself, but I wanted to make sure that my cards actually tell or interpret the facts I'm interpreting what I'm seeing as fact. Most times past life regressions are not necessarily done with tarot cards, but when you combine different tools to help you understand things, that's what I like to do. So with the past life, I'm not necessarily sure how that's going to play out, because 1, I've never done it before. The concept itself is new, even though it's some things that I have been doing through my life. I just didn't realize I was. The whole concept of trying to interpret it for someone else is new for me. So bear with me. We're going to get into that. Those videos are going to start coming out soon. I'm still going to be doing deck reveals on the channel. I have 3 new decks that I just bought. They're new to me. They may not be new to y'all. I know at least this one particular deck is 5 years old, but I'm just now getting it. Then there's going to be intentional tarots. I used to do like setting intentions every Saturday, driving in my car. I can no longer do that. I've had too many car accidents here in Orlando. Not for me. You would think it would be for me since I'm the one that's up here flipping cars while I'm driving. No, it's from other people hitting me, which in a lot of times, no, every single situation I have been just driving along. So the fact that if I thought about what if I was actually reading when these people hit me, then I may not have had the proper reflex in order to maneuver my car to prevent death. You know what I'm saying? I still suffered injuries, but not death. So I decided I'm no longer going to do the readings in my car. So they are going to be posted on the channel altogether. And I think I'm going to be able to, specifically, I can never say that word. I can't say the word because I got a fake tooth in my mouth, child. Okay, specifically set my intentional readings on new moons. So if there's a new moon coming, then we're going to do an intentional reading, because most purpose of new moons are to set intentions. They set intentions for things that you want to create, to set intentions for things you want to develop or to manifest. So that's what I'm going to do on new moon days. You will have a reading for new moon, and it's going to be to set an intention. The intention is going to be universal for everyone. It's not going to be based off your zodiac sign. It's not going to be based off pick a card. It's going to be one intentional set that we as a community can set ourselves up to try to manifest in our lives. It's your option whether you want to do it or not. It's your choice. That's how I feel about tarot as well. That's how I feel about oracle cards. The results of what happened to you in your life is your choice. We read the cards to you. This is my opinion. We read the cards to you and we show you what's in the card. But you have the ability to change what's in those cards by taking action in your own life, right? So if the card comes out and says that I'm going to have heartbreak over somebody cheating on me, I'm just using it as an example, then I can make the choice at that time to evaluate what's going on in that relationship, look at it from a new set of eyes, from a new perspective, and choose myself on how I want to maneuver in that relationship. If I want to stick through it and then go through the bullshit that the cards may be showing me, or if I want to get out now. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be you to make that choice, make that decision, or how you react to the cards. Now, I'm sitting here watching myself on video. Y'all know I'm a very boisterous person. If you don't know me, you're going to know now. I'm a very talkative person. Kind of boisterous as well. Boisterous, if it's a V or a B, I don't know which one is the right one. I think it's a B. Boisterous. Yeah. So, but I'm noticing, I just came back from Atlanta, child, about probably a week ago. Yeah, I just came back from Atlanta. I got the worst tan ever driving in that car. So, forgive me for the tan that I do have. It's creeping me out because I'm looking at it on camera and then it looks like I'm kind of naked and I'm not naked. I got extra clothes on, child. Okay, so, and then there's going to be some general readings. I'm going to try to maybe do some pick of cards, that'll be general to you. But I really want to try to get a clear pathway on how I want to set up the channel. Because one of the things, when I first came into the community, like I said, I was a newbie. I was an intuitive reader. And at that particular time, when I first joined the tarot community here on YouTube, intuitive readers weren't really looked upon as somebody that was genuine, authentic. People thought us to be frauds or fakes because we're not reading the textbook meaning of things. And I don't read textbooks going throughout my life for everything in my life. Sometimes I just look at and see what's happening, and that's how I do with the cards as well. I just look and see what's happening, and I apply that at that particular time. When you first learn how to drive a car, when you first start driving a car, you don't need to read a textbook for you to know that you got to stop at a stop sign. Just looking at what people have done throughout your life when they're in the vehicle and behind the wheel of the car, when a stop sign comes up, they usually stop. Some of us roll through. We had a California roll through. I'm a victim of that as well. Not a necessary victim, but I'm guilty of that as well. But there's things that happen in life that life experiences teach us. We don't necessarily need a textbook in order to interpret what we need to do in that particular situation. Not saying that the textbook is wrong, because they still have a driver's manual. They still want you to read through that joint in order for you to get your license. You know what I'm saying? But just based off experience, just been from a little young tot, that when you come up to the red sign with the white words on it, that means stop. You could be in another country and you can see that same sign. You may not know the language that's on it. I went to Puerto Rico and it said auto on the stop signs. I didn't know what the freak auto mean, but I knew that octagon shape, that red sign with the white letters, that meant stop. So I stopped my butt as a sign. I didn't need a textbook for me to do that. So when I first joined the tarot community here on YouTube, that was the problem that I was coming up with, that a lot of readers were like dog walking us intuitive readers, and that has since changed. Okay, we have now been kind of integrated and blended in through the family, but there's this thing that's going on right now, which made me hesitant. I kept saying I was going to come back and post readings. I was going to do this, then the third. And then I was lying to y'all because I wasn't doing it. And it wasn't that I was necessarily lying, but it was a lie because I didn't do it. But it wasn't an intentional lie, because I really had planned on coming back and joining the community. And I felt hesitant because of what was going on YouTube. There's a lot of readers that I'm seeing out there now who I believe are a bunch of bullshit, who I believe are fake as fuck and are scamming the shit out of people. But the desire for someone to have a quick answer, the desire for somebody to tell you how to run your life, the desire for fucking drama, that kind of steers a lot of these channels and a lot of these viewers, so they go look for that. I'm not that motherfucker. Okay, I curse. Just in case you didn't know, I curse a lot. I don't censor myself. I'm 52 fucking years old, child. I don't censor myself. If you don't like somebody to curse, this ain't the fucking channel for you. Okay, I did a whole lot of cursing there just to prove a point. But yeah, okay, so, but yeah, there's a lot of, like, around midnight, between midnight and 3 a.m., it's all kind of new readers popping up. That's just popping up, flashing up cards. Them motherfuckers ain't bit more looking at the card and they like, girl, he cheated on you. Girl, you gonna do this. He gonna break your heart. Somebody hating on you. That type of shit irritates the fuck out of me. Now, there may be some very genuine people who are able to decipher those type of things, but a lot of the ones that have came across my timeline, I'd be like, girl, if you don't get the fuck off my timeline. But some of them are funny. Some of them are funny. And they got a lot of followers, people like on the channel. Good for them. That's not me. But because of those type of people, and because I myself felt like they were full of shit, I did not want to come back into the community because I felt like people are going to think me as a fraud. There's a lot of things that I do on this channel that are similar to people who have gotten really popular. And some of those people started when I started. I just lost my way when I got off of YouTube. And I mainly got off because I started doing personal readings. That was the main reason. And I didn't know how to like balance doing videos on the channel plus doing personal readings. So I chose to do the personal readings instead because that was earning me income. It was earning me revenue. I may bring personal reading back, but as of right now, I'm not. I'm just going to do the video on the channel, try to build my community here again and see how we go from there, right? But yeah, I didn't want to associate myself with people that I thought was being fraudulent as well. I didn't want people to come back and think me being a scammer. And unfortunately, a lot of them are people of color. Let me just be honest. That's unfortunate what's showing up on my timeline. They might be showing up on my timeline because I am a person of color. I'm not a person of fucking color. I'm black. Because I am a black person, that may be why the people of color or different ethnicities that's are showing up in my timeline because of my race as well. The algorithm runs it all, baby. The algorithm runs it all. But that's one reason why you have not seen videos from me. Did I make sense at all? Because I know I'm talking, I know I'm rambling. Because I did not want to associate or be associated with being a fucking fraud, or being somebody that's scamming, or being somebody that's doing this as a fucking joke. That's why you don't see videos from me. And because I've taken so much time away from the channel, I have become less confident. Well, I had become less confident as a reader. But I kept getting readings myself, right? I kept getting readings myself, and every single time I had a reading, one of the key points of that reading was that you have intuitive gifts to share with other people. You have the ability to communicate, and I'm basically fucking myself by not taking a choice to lean into those readings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made the choice, and by me making the choice of disregarding what those readings were saying, or disregarding the benefits that I could get from sharing my gifts with you all, this is how I got to this place. This is why my channel has become stagnant, and this is why y'all out there in the comment section like, girl, where you at? Girl, where you at? I do appreciate each and every person who came to me like, hey, poetry, what's up? Where the videos at? Where the reads at? I really appreciate y'all. Because y'all have stuck by me. Y'all haven't removed y'all subscriptions. Y'all just here. Y'all waiting patiently. And I know it's going to take a build for me to get back into the community the way I want to. But it's just going to be a journey. Like say, all the readings that I've had, be it palm readings, be it tarot readings, be it oracle readings, being pendulum scries, all of them have said the same thing. You have the gift of gab, so to speak, and you have the gift of intuition, and it needs to be shared. So here I am. I'm back with you guys. Today is July 26th. In the month of August is when I'm going to start dropping videos again. I'm going to start off with some deck reveals. Like I said, I bought this deck, the Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that it's in a little coffin box. So I'm going to do a video. You're going to see that coming up soon. You'll probably get this coming up before before August. I'm going to do open that up and tell you what's going on with that. This is a love and money deck. When I saw it, where did I see this at? I think I just saw it when I was shopping around for videos, when I was shopping around for tarot cards. And I was like, this is so cute. I don't normally do like twin soul readings, but that's what they say these are for. These are oracle cards. I think I'm gonna have fun with them. And then I've been waiting for a while to get this Awakening for a Memory deck. I think this deck is like 8 years old. I don't know how old this one is. Does it have a copyright on it? I don't. This may be, I don't know what this deck is. It's in Chinatown. It probably ain't even a real genuine deck. But it's comic strips. I love comic strips. That's why. And when I did my oracles and all the stuff, and I was like, oh, what novelty decks do I have? And I realized I only had 2 novelty decks. I was like, let me see what's else out there. And this is comic strips. So, and then this one here came out in 2020. It's 2025, child. You know what I'm saying? So I say, like, it's new to me. This was $45 US when it came out. Oh, this version came out 2022 for $45 US, $6 Canadian dollars. I just bought it for 15, and it got some little treats inside of it. So yeah, there's gonna be videos coming out all this week. I may drop 2 videos this week, may drop 3, I don't know. But they're going to be the deck reveals, and then we're going to really get into the nitty gritty. I have to pull up my new moon chart to find out exactly what dates the new moon hit. I don't know them by heart, child. I don't know them by heart. And then I'll be able to do my readings, the past life readings. I want to like really study this deck first before I get into the past life readings to help me so I can know how the readings will be guided. Put it that way. That's a good way to say it. If you're new to this channel, say hi in the comment section so I can give you a shout out in the next video. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to remember to give people shouts out who recently joined the channel. Try to remember, child. I told you I'm 52. My memory ain't all there all the time. Plus I go, I'm on vacation next week from my job. I'm on the injured list for my job, first of all. I've been injured since December, so I'm really not working like I'm supposed to. I work like an hour a day, child. An hour a day. But I still need a break from that atmosphere, so I'm taking some time off. And that's when a lot of these videos are going to get done, during that time off, pretty much, child. Let's see what else. Yeah, so once I really like look into this and see exactly how these are going to apply to me, yeah, but be looking out for those videos. Share them with your friends. Invite your friends over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one of the things I wanted to say, because I'm talking about inviting people over. If you're new here and you don't know, I've changed my channel name. I started off with, I don't know, intuitive twist. I was Twisted Guidance Tarot. I was Intuitive Tarot. I was Intentional Tarot. And now I'm Free Spirit Tarot. I'm a free spirit, child. I'm a free freaking spirit. So like when I first decided to switch my channel name to Free Spirit, I YouTube searched it, and I didn't see a single channel pop up with Free Spirit Tarot in the name. So that's why I selected the name. I thought it fit me personally, and I didn't see any other channels out there. Since I have switched my channel name, there have been 2 channels with Free Spirit in their name that have revived themselves. They pretty much did like I did. There's actually one called Free Spirit. She has a lot of subscribers, and it's just Free Spirit. Mine is Free Spirit Tarot. Hers is Free Spirit. She does readings as well. She had not posted in 6 years, which is why when I searched it, it didn't pop up in the algorithm. Same as me, right? As of 2 weeks ago, she started doing readings again. So now when you search my channel name, you see me and her. Okay, I did not steal her channel name. Let's get that out the way. Like I said, I researched it first and it wasn't showing up. So and I'm one of the people who believe that you don't have to pick and choose. This is not a loyalty game. If you want to find answers to your questions, there are several people who read genuinely throughout YouTube who could probably help you with those questions. But if you feel like that only this one person got you, then stick with that one person. I don't knock you going to anybody, even the people who I believe are frauds. I don't believe if you want to go to them too. If you feel like they are feeding you the information that you want to be fed. Then there's Free Spirit Tarot Oracle. They're in New Zealand, I believe, just based off of their channel. The .com and the .za. I think that's New Zealand. Anyway, Free Spirit Tarot Oracle, they hadn't put up videos in like 4 years. They're now posting again as well too. So you may see all three of us pop up. Me and the Free Spirit Tarot Oracle person, we are both black women, so don't get us confused. We don't all look like child. We don't all look like, I don't know, she may look like me, shit, because that's all I can see is her hands. But she got an accent. She got a foreign accent. She sound like she from, I guess Australia. She do sound like in New Zealand, Australia accent. Yeah, that's not me. I'm the ghetto loud one, child. I'm the ghetto loud one. Your down home friend. I'm from St. Louis, from the Midwest, but I live in Florida, so my accent be a little bit more country than it used to be. Okay, so and the Free Spirit is not me either. That's a white woman. We both women, but we still don't look like either. You know what I'm saying? But cool. Go out there. Search the tarot community here on YouTube. Find somebody that you connect with. Find multiple people that you connect with. I just want you to be here. Have fun with me. I may try to do something that's very unorthodox. I once upon a time did a reading on Naya Rivera on her death. A lot of people in the comment section was like, "Oh, girl, you lying. You ain't telling the truth. You're fake. You're fraud." Yeah, that. Damn near everything I said in my fucking reading came true. Damn near everything I said in my reading came true. But again, I'm not a fucking fortune teller. I'm just telling you what I see in my card. It is not my job to try to convince you to believe what I'm telling you. It's up to you to make that decision for yourself, whether or not you want to take what I have and apply it to your life or apply it to your understanding. Okay? I ain't trying to convince you. I ain't finna fucking argue with you about what I see. You can't tell me what my eyes see, child. You can't tell me what my eyes see. But majority of the things I said in that reading, actually came true. They came to fruition. One of the things that, before I get to that point, so what I'm saying is I may do some other celebrity readings. The celebrity readings, again, are not going to be 100% accurate because, one, I don't have permission from that person to dip and dab into their life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that authority or that approval. So everything that I'm doing is just going to be based off of what the cards are showing me and, what I believe I'm seeing. I tried not to look at final results of cases in the news, like with that case, so I won't be led to say, well, this is what I'm saying happened, and just because I heard it in the news. No, I want the cards to show me what it says. So I may still do some of those readings, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? And also, there are some type of readers, I don't know what they're called, that work with the police department, work with the FBI, and they actually help them solve cases based off of their reading, based off of their palmistry, based off their mediumship, things of that nature. And I don't believe that I'm that person. I don't believe I have that skill set, but I've never tried. So I may do some first 48, y'all. There was this person put out this song called First 48 that I thought was me. I'm not the bigger person. Leave me alone. I go too far when somebody does me wrong. I love that. I can't think of the young lady's name who sing it, but I love that. She was like, I find myself on the first 48. Keep fucking around with me. But yeah, okay, anywho. So I might do some first 48s. If I do first 48s, I want to try to do them almost like a reaction video. Like we'll start off with the beginning of the case, and then I'll do like readings, and then I'll do like show the end of the show so we can see what the final result was to see exactly. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how that will work as far as what copyright is concerned, but that's something that I want to do. Because otherwise, I already know my comment section will be like, you already watched the end. You already knew what was going to happen. Yada, yada, this, yada, yada, that. And I'm trying to avoid that. So anyway, that one will be specifically for entertainment purposes only. Any readings I do based off of the news or celebrity types of situations, entertainment purposes only. Okay. I think I've talked too much. This is a long video. People don't like long videos. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming back to this channel. Like I said, you have been reintroduced to me. Voila. Oh, I want to show you something. Something I just freaking learned, child. I bought these little charm pendants because I thought they were cute. I don't even know what half the crystals mean. You know what I'm saying? I just think they're cute. But I found out that I can scry. So like if I want to give y'all yes or no answers and shit like that. Check this out, check this out, check it out. Okay, so here I'm holding the top. And that's the little thing right there, right? So every person has energy. And depending on when I do these readings, I will be able to like say, I will do this first to say, show me what the yes is, show me what the no is, show me what this I don't know is, so you can know when it actually answers the question. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So this is it. I'm taking off my hand. Show me a yes. So I see that my yes is going in a circle. All right. Show me a no. My no is going diagonally, but in a straight line. Show me I don't know the answer. It stays in the center. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? You don't believe me? Hold on, let me see if I can back it up. Let me see so you can see my hand. See, my hand ain't moving. I wonder if I can do it that way. So each reading, the way it moves may be different. We'll see. Move my hand. Show me yes. Show me yes is going in a circle. Show me no. Show me no it's going in a straight line. Show me I don't know the answer. It centered itself. You see my top hand didn't move? You see my top hand didn't move? Like I said, some people on here are fakes and fried. But your girl, I am not, baby. I am not, honey. Okay, so sit on in, settle in. And I'm going to do it short with that, just so y'all can know your girl is the real deal. Ha! I gotta get my doggone necklace back on. I can get my necklace back on. I'm not the bigger person. Leave me alone. And it's one of the videos that I put up on the channel that talks about how my spirit guides look out for me. And my spirit guide is gangster. That is me, child. I am a gangster person. But when I give my readings, I try not to be as gangster. I'm going to be like straightforward talking. You know, I'm kind of blunt and shit like that. But other than that, you know, I'm not going to be intentionally telling you to go out there and whoop nobody's ass. That's not what I'm going to be doing. That's not what I'm going to be doing. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you in the very next video, which will be some deck unboxings, unveiling, get my first impressions on them. And then we're going to start off with all the readings on this channel again in the month of August. I appreciate you. Peace.